I am just so proud to be here tonight, here in my hometown with so many old friends, so many new friends. Mike and Gloria, who opened up this beautiful, historic building for us to spend a night tonight and say some of the reasons why I'm running for Congress, why some of the other candidates are running for office. Congress is broken. I'd like to help fix it. I grew up here in Hillsboro and learned that being part of this community meant community service, with a father who served in the legislature and a mother who served on the school board. I went to school up in Hanover, and at Dartmouth College, fairly liberal campus, fairly liberal environment. And it was there that I learned that it wasn't enough just to be a Republican. I learned to be a conservative, having to defend my ideas for smaller government and personal responsibility. I actually became a Republican just down the street at the Valley Inn in Hillsboro, February 1980. Ronald Reagan came to town running for president as part of the first in the nation primary. And I got out of Mrs. Douglas's second grade class, so it was going to be a good day. And I met the former governor. He shook my hand and autographed a poster for me that I have till this day. So that's when I became a Republican, and then in college became a conservative. After college, I started out as a reporter on the local airwaves down at WGIR in Manchester, WTSL in Lebanon. And I learned to work with local officials again, school boards, select boards, local charities like the Rotary Club. And then, 1999, my career changed. I had the opportunity to go to work at the State House in Concord for House Speaker Donna Sitek, for the 400 men and women who put their names on the ballots for the right reasons, not the power or the glory, or even the $100 a year. But out of the honest belief that they could be a voice for their community. People like Jim Carew, Senator Currier, Senator Flanders are here today. And it was there that I learned the value of a citizen legislature, that you could really make a difference. And it's those values that I'd like to bring to Washington. For the past 5 years, I've been working for Senator John Sununu on his Washington staff. The smartest member of the Senate, a man who knows the issues inside and out, a pleasure to work for somebody who honestly cares about getting the right answer, about finding the right solution that's going to empower freedom, limit the size of government, and give people more control over their daily lives. The toughest part about this decision to run for Congress was leaving his office and knowing that I'd be out on my own and he'd be doing his thing in Washington, doing a fantastic job. Over the past 5 years, I've seen a Republican Party lose its way in a maze of earmarks and backroom deals, a Congress more interested in trying to buy our vote than trying to earn our vote. That's why I'm the only candidate in this race who has pledged not only to abolish the corrupt earmark system that's going on down in Washington these days, but I will not request an earmark project myself. I will not show up down on School Street with a giant check from the federal government and tell you what I'm doing for the town of Hillsboro. I will not use your money to try to buy your vote. That's a big difference between me and our incumbent Paul Hodes, who sent over 1 million pieces of mail at your expense to try to get himself reelected. I think we can return the Republican Party back to its core message. I didn't see us doing that in 2006. A lot of good Republicans, through no fault of their own, lost support of Republican voters that didn't see a lot of reason to show up at the polls. Again, they saw a party more interested in trying to buy their vote than trying to earn it. I think we can do better than that. I think not only can we win in November, we have to deserve to win in November. That's why I'm running, to be on the same ticket as John Sununu and John McCain and Joe Kenney. Because if you got a problem nobody else wants to solve, you call in the Marines. At the local level, at the state level, at the federal level, the issue that will unite us all as Republicans, as Americans, as Granite Staters is spending. We are spending far too much money. Government has gotten far too big and is controlling far too much of our daily lives. We can reverse that trend if we nominate the right ticket. We have a chance to have the best ticket the Republican Party has ever had on the issue of spending. But we choose the message of the Republican Party on the day we choose the messengers of the Republican Party. This year we do that on September 9th during the Republican primary when we go down to Town Hall, if it's not condemned by then, and cast our votes.
Maybe we'll be here.
Maybe we'll be here. Who knows? We'll find a place to vote on September 9th, and I'm going to ask for your vote. Before you leave tonight, I'm going to ask you for 3 things. And I really appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. First of all, I'm going to ask for your vote, because I'm going to want to earn every one of them. Secondly, I'm going to ask for your name and your contact info. We'd love to get your email and keep you updated on the campaign. I'm going to need your time and your energy. March with us in the Balloon Fest parade and make phone calls and go door to door. And third, I'm going to ask for your money. You've already contributed to Paul Hode's re-election campaign through your tax dollars. And I'm going to ask for a little bit tonight before you go out the door, whether it's $25, $100, a contribution to help me get my message across. I think it's a winning message. More importantly, I think it's the right message for the Republican Party. And I think we can do a whole lot better than Paul Hode's, but that's not enough. That's a pretty low bar to clear. So, give me your vote, give me your time, give me a little bit of your money on the way out the door, and thank you so much for your time and your attention. We're going to take back Congress. We're going to take back the Republican Party.